I think one of the features that really stood out about the program, from my perspective, is the quality of teachers. I mean, I feel that I had the best teachers ever. Before, I could never imagine that I could be able to create a bond with a teacher, because where I'm come from is more about the relation of an authority within students, and here I could be able to develop kind of a friendship, because definitely each of them has been like really comprehensive and supportive with me and with my classmates. They completely understood the fact that as international students we have some type of frustrations about our English, about our subjects, and the combination of our subjects and English. And they has helped me way a lot, and they has always been there asking me how I feel and asking me for my opinion. And which is another thing that is really incredible, is the fact that they encourage us a lot to interact with our classmates, with my classmate. They encourage me a lot to give my opinion, and sometimes and teach me that sometimes it's good to be disagree, um, or with what the teacher said. It is thereby has helped me a lot with my critical thinking. And yes, and now that I'm finishing foundation, that I'm leaving foundation, I feel that I'm not just leaving teachers, I'm leaving friends, which is really incredible and nice. One of the reasons why one of the reasons why this I have these feelings, because RMIT has did the best job to make me feel as part of a community, make me feel part of a family, which is something that I feel really grateful. And I have to say that it was one of the most amazing experiences that I had.
So when I first got to RMIT, I'm not gonna lie, I was quite intimidated. It was a foreign environment. I didn't have many friends. Uh, Everybody was of different culture, and I didn't know where to start. But as time went on in RMIT, I got to know the teachers, which to me are the best part of RMIT because the teachers are passionate about teaching. They are so passionate about teaching. They really know a lot about the syllabus. And if you have any questions at all about your assignment or your homework, don't be afraid to ask them because they'll be very, very willing to help you out. And so, yeah, the teachers to me are amazing at
The
RMIT.
features that I enjoyed the most during my studies in business foundation studies was studying business law. Business law is really fun and engaging. I found the subject to be really interesting as I've never learned about the law before, and it's really interesting as an international student to learn about Australian law and how it connects to the business field. Strength of the foundation studies program, I think I have to say, is the teachers and the staff because they're always really friendly. The teachers always provide us with a lot of practice to do before exams, and I found it to be really helpful. And the student well-being team and the IT, they're always really fast to respond and they're always there for students, especially now with us studying online. There's always really fast in responding and really helpful. The skills that I've gained during foundation studies, I have to say, is teamwork and communication. Teamwork and communication is really important for me, especially as a business student. With a lot of international students, it allows me to communicate with other people with different backgrounds and cultures, and overall, it helps me improve my communication skills.
I'm Rakindu, and I undertook foundation studies in the Science, Engineering, and Health stream at RMIT Training. Um, I studied several interesting subjects in this course, including advanced mathematics, physics, chemistry, and programming. I found both physics and chemistry courses really enjoyable because not only did they cover several interesting topics, but also enhanced the learning experience with laboratory activities. The advanced mathematics course covered several areas in calculus, and I strongly believe that it will help me succeed in the engineering degree that I'm planning to study at university. Um, Programming was another enjoyable subject in this course as it wasn't just about learning the C language, but more into how to actually think like a programmer and succeed in any programming language. Another thing I'd like to point out is that the recent switch to online learning had very little impact on the quality of this course. Overall, I believe that RMIT Foundation studies in the SEH stream really helped me prepare for university, and I strongly admire the practical component done in this course.
Hi, my name is Ashnas, but everyone just calls me Ash. And I spent my last year going through RMIT's Science, Engineering, and Health Foundation program. Now, going through this program, now that I'm done with it, I just would like to say a few words on it. Uh, First and foremost, this has helped me go through some very interesting and actually surprisingly fun courses. I am not someone who likes to study very much, but going through that, the physics and computer science courses, programming courses specifically, have been very fun to do, and math actually hasn't been all that bad. And I think that a lot of that has to do with teachers. The teachers are amazing. They'll give you all the assistance you need, but for me in general, I didn't need much more extra assistance because they teach so well in class that it never really became an issue. I feel like another good strength of this foundation program in general is that it brings so many of us international students who are out for the first time, not just from the house or up to a completely different new country together. And it really helps some of the students who are a bit more shy than I am. Personally, I've never been a very shy person to begin with, so it doesn't bother me. But I've seen a lot of my friends who otherwise would only speak to one or two people be able to open up because other people they've met other like-minded people who are also out for their first time and who may also be shy to begin with. um, and I feel like in general, I've learned all of the academic skills from this course. That's without a doubt. I've very much improved in things like physics and math. But other than that, I feel like I've also gained a lot more social skills and other skills I'll need for university. For example, the physics course gave me some lab work, which allowed me to get better at working with a group. The English class courses, while I did fine in them, also gave me a chance to work very closely with other people. Had to depend on them as much as I could depend on myself. Wouldn't have been able to do everything by myself, which is, I think, an important thing to learn before going to university because I think we've all heard horror stories about very bad group mates. But I feel like a lot of that can be avoided if you just know how to get into it as a person. And another thing this course has done is I decided to become an ambassador during this time. So it gave me that little bit of social interaction and social skills that you can develop through that and help out. And in general, this course has just been fun, honestly. It's not, it has been challenging, but it isn't overwhelming, which university can feel like, I'm sure. And I feel like it could still be overwhelming when I get there. But through where I've been through now, I feel like I at least have a good enough baseline that I can start with, that I've started with, so I can move on to university from here.
Hi, my name is Chiram and I'm from Sri Lanka. Talking about RMIT training, it is the best place to start your future career life because it gathered with a lot of opportunities to people who want to change the world. When I'm studying at RMIT training as a science, engineering, and health student, I learned many things to my life, uh, both educational and life experience. Um, as a SEH student, it is best place for to the people who want to focus at science, engineering, and health side because there are good staff and good teachers to help you to get your future desire. So I think that is the best place in Australia to start your future life. And talking about RMIT training is not all about education, but there are so many other enjoyment things to do at that place, such as barbecue parties, trips, hikes, and meditational programs. and there are a lot of things to do at that place. So I think you have to start your future life at RMIT and succeed. Thank you.